here. I came back for you guys today just because I could use a little break. But I really wanted to take today just to like focus on me. So I am kid free today because my daddy, no, I'm just playing. My child's father's parents had flew down, and his mom had had like two surgeries this year, one on her brain, one on her leg. And even though me and this lady really never saw eye to eye, I do be like, okay, dang. This year was one of those years where I just wanted to, I don't know, just make amends and peace with like different all my relationships, no matter what kind of relationship it is. Um, and so I just want to, them to have time with their grandbaby and all this. So I was cool with that. I said next year, guess what? Like Christmas is gonna be at my house. Like I want next year, the vibe is just gonna be so good. I'm gonna be sitting in my desired place that I want to live with my people, and just it's gonna be great. But since I let her go over there, and y'all know, like I'm just getting out of my relationship, so he had went to his people's house, and I was thinking about going, but I really just want to focus on me. Like, just, you know, everything that I want, kind of take this time to reflect. Like, before, like, the new year is about to begin, I want to have a plan in place of like how I want everything to go with my work, with my personal, like, all this stuff. So, I really wanted to just reflect. Like, my life is going through a major transition right now with every aspect. So I'm just getting ready for that and just really wanted to do that, which is why I kind of didn't want to go live with you guys. But it just breaks my heart because as a collective, I feel the sad energy. It's like I've been connected to my YouTubers, and y'all, why are y'all just so sad today? Like what is going on? And so I'm just like, you know what? Let's get on here, chat. I said I was gonna come at the top of the hour and do 20 minutes, but I'm still gonna go until 1:20, even though I got on a few minutes early. Um, and yeah, so I just wanted to chat with y'all because it's no life doesn't have to be that bad. And then on top of that, it just really breaks my heart because, like I was saying in the live earlier, which I thought it deleted, but people are steady commenting on it, and I just want it gone because I just felt like when I went live earlier, like I just feel like I looked a mess. I just feel a mess. And but y'all are saying how much it helped you, and I'm just like, no, no, no. So if y'all got the honor to watch it, cool. If not, that shit is about to be deleted. Even though it got me a couple watch hours, I'm like, oof. But I'll just work harder to get them watch hours because I didn't like it. But I wanted to get back on here and just chat with y'all. See what's going on. Sorry, I'm not putting no bra on for y'all. The thing's just gonna hang today because, whew, lordy. I was like, look, they better be glad I got a cute little dress to put on for them because, y'all, I just really want to focus on myself. But anyways, I'm here. So what is going on? Still sipping on that same Red Bull. It's not a second one. Don't worry. I would not do that to myself. And guess what? I finished one bottle of water. I got three more right here in line. Because I drink water like, I don't know if it's because like I'm a fire sign and it's something about water that just calms me. It's like it's simmering my fire down when it's a little cranked up now. But yeah, I just didn't want y'all sad. So shoot, come get your daily dose of me. Now, what can I talk about if y'all aren't talking to me? I was thinking of going over this 6-step method. Because for those of you that are watching, obviously, you ain't got nothing better to do than watch. No, I'm just playing. If you're watching me right now, you probably really just enjoy me. But y'all know what? We're gonna talk about money. So let's go over this 6-step method. And if y'all have any questions or y'all want to talk about y'all's day, which I would rather hear about, I would rather y'all be talking to me in chat. But I'm just gonna go over this because I need to get it together. I'm like, wow, how am I gonna move into this new year if I don't have a plan, like financially, like the way my money's going? So maybe y'all can just, if you want to, get a pen and paper and kind of take some notes because this is really interesting. So I've gone over this in a video before. Um, one of the videos where I'm talking about my book club, and I've gone over this, but I didn't know what I want to put. But today, I want to, I guess, talk out loud to you guys and see like what I really, really want to manifest and what exactly we want. So the first thing is, it's 6 steps that you got to follow. So the first thing is, fix in your mind the exact amount of money in which you desire. It is not sufficient merely to say I want plenty of money. Be definite as to the amount. And they said there's a psychological reason for definiteness, which will be described in a subsequent chapter. So you can't just be like, I want a lot of money. You have to be like, um, I want to make $10,000 a month. I want to make, what is that? $120,000 for the year. 500,000 for the year. I want to be a millionaire. I want to make $40,000 a year. Like when I first started this 4 years ago, my goal was not high enough now because I definitely manifested where I'm at today. But my goal was just to make the amount of money that I made as a manager at Whataburger. So they didn't really pay me much in the hourly amount, but I grossed 48 to 52,000 at Whataburger. So I figured if I can at least make 45,000 a year doing what I'm doing, if I can get to 50,000, if I could just reach those goals, then I'm making what I would bring in when I was working at Whataburger. But now that I think about it, do I really just want to make $50,000 a year? Like, my dreams are way, way bigger than that. And I'm just like, $50,000 a year to make on your own is great because that was my goal. Like, wow, people are still having to work these jobs out there to make that, but you can make it as an entrepreneur. Great. But then once you get there, it's like, is that really enough? Make do you want to just live an average life of paycheck to paycheck? You got to worry about how you're going to pay this bill. You can't have your stuff automatically drafted. Like, do you really want to live like that? And I was like, oh, hell no. Like, I am not living like that. Like, I have such bigger dreams. So I've really been stuck on this first thing about fixing my mind on the exact amount of money that I want to get. Because I'm just like, well, I want to make, okay, so I don't, disclaimer, y'all, I bring home, I don't know, like four, sometimes a little lower, sometimes average, maybe about 1,000 a week lately. It's been my slowest year, and I'm just like, no, this is not good. This is not good at all. So I need to increase that, and I wanted to get to $10,000 a month. But then I was thinking, like, wow, if I cannot get to no, once I reach $10,000 a month, I want to make so much more than that. Like, that is just not enough. Like, I mean, that's cool because that's like 120 a year minus, all the taxes you got to pay and stuff. Like, what are you getting out of that? Like 90,000 maybe? Like, I don't know, maybe a little more, maybe a little less. And I'm just like, that is not enough for the lifestyle that I want to live. Okay, so I talk about my purpose a lot, and that is to be able to give back and, to have my own church, and just I really want to give back. But at the same time, I'm realistic with myself to know that I want to live a certain type of lifestyle as well. So, with that being said, I'm really thinking that I should fixate my mind on the exact amount of money that I want to get. Um, period. Like of my, what do they call this in the meditations? Mm. Not your future, your final goal, like the, I don't know, what you ultimately want to reach, like the max amount of money that you want. What do you want? And so that's what I'm going to set myself on, because I do feel like me turning 33 signifies a lot. It's been told my whole life that this is going to be my year of abundance. So I'm really excited about that. So I'm thinking if I'm setting smaller financial goals, even though that's not where I'm at by no means right now, I'm not trying to preach like I'm not rich at all, but I don't want to just set another smaller goal. Like my first goal was 50,000. Okay. Like, do you want to do 100,000? No, that's not enough. So I'm gonna fix my like the exact amount of money to where I want to, like, to buy my house that I want, to be able to give back as much as I want, to be able to just do what I want. That amount of money, even though to some people they may say that's too far fetched, and if you want to set smaller goals, do that. When you achieve it, start over. But me right now, I'm at the point I just gotta set to where I want. So I feel like y'all should do that too. Okay, so that was number one. So how much money do you want to make? Period. Okay. Number two, determine exactly what you intend to give in return for the money you desire. There's no such reality as something for nothing. Now, I was also stuck on this one, which I'm still kind of am, because my I got one hand saying like you have to give your time. Like you want a church that is time. Like you want to be able to inspire and motivate people, that is time. But I don't want to just give my time, because there's going to be time that I'm going to want time to myself. And I don't want to be bothered. So it's just like, and I'm going to want more, like, for instance, when I get married and I have more children or whatever, like I'm going to give more time to them than I am to just the world. So it's just like, do I really want to give up time to get the money that I want? Is time what? And it's like, no. So since time is not what I want to give up, what do I want to give up? And y'all need to think about, what are you giving up to get the money that you want? You're not gonna not give nothing and expect something. So um ultimately my purpose is to give back, so maybe ultimately that is what I'll be giving up, like a percentage of how much I make to, I don't know, build schools, build more. there's no like there's no stuff in the communities for kids anymore, and I think that's really really important, because when I was a child they had like community centers or just different stuff like you can go to. They had like Sunday fun days once a month where it's like the whole community come out and there was like bands and like, I don't know, maybe it was just different back then. But I don't see none of this stuff for the kids, and I feel like there needs to be a positive place for, or people, just humans, to be able to go. And so to be able to do things like that, I'm gonna have to give my own money. So maybe that's what I want to give up. But I want y'all to sit here and think about, what do you want to give up to get what you want? You know? Kind of sounds scary when you think about it, but hey, we all gotta give up something, right? Now, number three, because I said I was only gonna be 20 minutes, but I'm gonna get through all six of these. And again, those of you who are watching live, feel free to comment in the chat. We can totally change the subject. We can talk about how y'all's day is going. Um, we can talk about other things if y'all want to, but this is just the only thing that when it replays, I feel like it'll bring value to like who's listening at a future date. But again, hey y'all, Merry Christmas. Tell me all about your holidays right in the comments. Okay. So for those of you, get y'all's pen and paper out and take some notes. Don't have me up here speaking for nothing. Okay, so number 3. Es- oh, this was a hard one. Okay, number 3. Establish a definite date when you intend to possess the money you desire. Because you can't just be like, I want to have $5 million tomorrow and expect that it realistically gets there, right? Like, we can't do that. There is, like, in the law of attraction, we learn about a time delay. Because think about if there was no time delay in the things that we want to manifest, all your thoughts would become an instant reality. And how scary would that be? For everything in your mind to just become right in front of your face all at one time. You are spirit on. I've been dealing with bad depression and trying to stay motivated can be hard. Thank you and happy holidays. You know what? And that's another thing. I'm gonna pause right here before we just talk about number 3 because this year, like I said, I wanted to like make amends in like my relationships and like really see, like when it's holidays and stuff, people reach out to me and tell me Merry Christmas. I don't be responding. I'm never the first one to say Merry Christmas. I just be like, whatever. Like, I just really, on Thanksgiving, like, I just really don't be responding. I just don't care. But I told myself this year, I'm not going to be that person. I'm going to be the first one to tell everybody Merry Christmas. I don't care if I got this long list of people to message. Like, I'm about to make sure that I'm the first one because people will be like, damn, insert's real name. Because most people that I message Merry Christmas don't call me by my real name or know my real name. I wanted to show them like, okay, I'm a different person. Like, I can reach out first and say Merry Christmas. I do have a heart. I'm not cold. Like, so I did that. I was so proud of myself because I am not that person. I'm just like, F this shit. I don't even give a fuck. But so that made me feel better. Um Me personally, I'm really excited. I never get alone time. And just to be able to do what Paisley wants to do, whether that's work, whether that's edit, whether that's watch TV, whether that's sleep all damn day. Like, I get to do what I want to do today. So that makes me happy. Okay, back from commercial. Number 3, establish a definite date on which you intend to possess the money you desire. What date is that? Okay. I know that age 33 is going to be my year of abundance, right? So, with that being said, why is my phone not on? Is it not charging? Okay. What date is that for y'all? When are you gonna be at your final financial goal? What does that look like for you guys? Have you thought about that? When you're making the money that you want to make, how is it soon? Is it a year from now? Is it 6 months from now? Is it 5 years from now? What does that look like for you? When do you feel like you're gonna achieve your ultimate financial goals? Me personally was 33. So that means I only have 1 year to do this. So by the time it's this time next year, hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. You know what? Next year, we can have our families together because we're going to be where we want to be at in life and we can just fly and take them on vacation somewhere. Um, okay. Blah, 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 blah. Message them back. Aw. Aw. One of the kids, well, he's 26. So let me start off there. But I hired him like way back when he was like 17. And he said, Merry Christmas, OG. And I'm just like, well, how old are you now? But he was 26 now. He said, gave him his first job. And to this day, I'll never work fast food again. It's a rough one. But that's because I used to be hard on him. Mary Chrysler. These folks. Okay. So, but yeah, y'all, like I was like, okay, go ahead now, Paisley, reaching out to folks. Cause I just don't, honestly, I don't even be mad or anything. I just don't be caring. I should care. I should. That's the right thing to do. Uh, okay. So, what date does that look like for you when you're going to have your financial goals? So, I've just been thinking like, I have a year, y'all. Like, I got a year to do this. I got a year. So, this year, 2023, while I'm 33 years old, is going to be it. Like, all my life. Like, even now, like, it's like I just sense it in my body. I don't know how to explain that. So, what is that? Oh, and it's 111. What the hell? Like, that's how I know, like, I know. I just know. So if y'all are fucking with me now, if you my friend now, just wait. Cause life is gonna look so much different. Okay, anyways, so I established my date. Y'all write down y'all's date. So let's move on to the fourth one. So create a definite plan for carrying out your desire and begin at once, whether you're ready or not, to put this plan into action. All right, so that means you need to go back and reevaluate. What's that song? Repeat steps 1, 2, 3. Make it for the love with me. That Brian McKnight song. Repeat. Go back and repeat them steps. Follow them directions in that song. But seriously though, write a plan down. The exact amount of money you want, what you plan to give in return for this, what date are you going to have this by, and how are you going to get this done? What is your plan? You cannot just be thinking of a plan in your head and have never typed it or written it down. Like, how we can't be living like that. Hey, Don, welcome back. So, with that being said, I need y'all to write this plan down. What is your plan? And while I'm preaching to y'all, I got to be preaching to myself because I write down notes. I got notes. I write shit down all the time because I rather write it than put it in my phone. It gets lost in my phone. I have notes in my phone. Go back. I'm like, wow. Like if I go to the notes in my phone, it's just lyrics. I'm writing music songs. I'm doing all this stuff, and I'm just like, where am I at? Like, no, it's so confusing. Which, by the way, I'm gonna have a studio too, but that's we gotta work on that. That's later in life. Um, so write y'all's plan down. The topic of conversation is manifesting our money goals and what we're want to accomplish, but also for y'all to sit here because that's what I could think of that I could talk about that will bring value to somebody watching this later. But tell me about how y'all's Christmas is going. That's really what I care about. I just talk about this because why not? And it's interesting. But look here. Okay. So we repeated steps 1 through 3, like Brian McKnight said. We wrote our plan on the number 4 now, we created our plan on number 4. Now number 5, the fifth one says write out a clear, concise statement of the amount of money Okay, that's kind of like what we were talking about in 4 as well. But I guess number create your plan and start it, and number 5 is like write all of it down what I just said. Um So I'll repeat it again. Write out a clear, concise statement of the amount of money you intend to acquire. Name the time limit for its accusation. State what you plan to give in return for the money, and describe clearly the plan which you intend to accumulate it. This book that we was doing in my book club, Think and Grow Rich. so, okay, number 6. Yeah, like this book, that is just me. What is your little ass gonna do? Are you barking at me? Are you done barking? Shut up. Big stretches. There you go. Okay, so number 6. Read your written statement out loud twice daily. Like it's like when you want he heard me slap on this. Okay, let me finish this and I'll say what I think. Twice daily, just once before retiring at night and once when you arise in the morning. As you read and see and feel and believe yourself already in possession of it. This is kind of like manifesting. When you want to manifest it, you have to know that you already have it without a doubt in your mind. Like when I have done that, I've manifested exactly what I have wanted to the point that, oh my gosh, this is scary. So I just, I guess subconsciously I have had doubts in my mind because I always felt I wasn't going to get what I wanted until I was 33. But now I'm 33. I've been really scared to do like money manifestations because I'm just like, woo, and my hands my palm has just been itching, 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 itching. Okay, so something else I highlighted in this chapter, only those who become money conscious ever accumulate great riches. If you're not thinking about it, it's not on your mind, you ain't gonna get to it. You want to get to those big dollars, and money needs to be on your minds. Period. Now, I'm going to say this because something that someone has told me, well, let me just preface this by saying probably about the past year and a half, I've had different people, just all different people tell me that like all I do is be putting money first. I be trying to get to my bag. I be doing this. But like don't let life pass you by. Enjoy the people that's in your life. Be like the best mom, the best friend, the best girl, the best sister, the best whatever that I can possibly be. Um because yes, we do need to be money conscious. We do need to keep that on our mind. We do need to be on our grind right now if we're not where we want to be at. And we need to keep going until we get there. But we also, it's just as important to show the people that we love or we say we care about these people. You have to spend time with them, give them a time and attention. Like if you say you fuck with somebody, you at some point you gotta give them time and attention and just sit there and listen. Like for instance, yesterday, um, I told y'all, which is not if y'all are new here, whatever, but his friend jumped from the 17th floor. And he was my one of my members on my podcast, which is a really good friend of mine. He's like a little brother because he gets on my nerves. Oh, he works my last nerve. And this is the only person. Well, it's a couple people and they just happen to be Leos. Like we'll go the fuck off on each other, but it's like we keep coming back. That's why I look at him like a brother because it's like you argue with your siblings, but it's like you still want them in your life. But anyways, so I wanted to just be there for him and listen because it was like one of his friends, one of his business partners that just jumped from the 17th floor. So that was sad. And then he's going through all these relationship issues. So we sat there and broke down all these girls and his whole relationship life, and to get to the root cause of why he is choosing the wrong partners, as if I'm the best person to explain, because, you know, I have a failed relationship. Like, I've been in a relationship for 8 years and obviously couldn't make that work. So who am I to be giving relationship advice? That's how I feel. Although we know why this one, just compatibility. Like I always tell y'all, like, we're broken up. It's just not compatible. And I need to find someone that is completely compatible with me. And if I don't find that person, cool. But I am not settling in no relationships no more. Like, we gotta be like, it just gotta be the one because I just can't do it. I feel like, as a side note, you guys really need to be with someone you're compatible with. Stop just settling for people because you're lonely, you're desperate, or a benefit or something you get off of them. If they are not, you got to be at least 90% compatible. Like, we can have a little bit of differences, that's fine. We're not going to be perfect, but mm-mm. You gotta have the same values, the same goals, the same everything. Like, we gotta be the same. But I feel like y'all should do that as well. If y'all are listening, please. If you're in a relationship that is just not going nowhere, it's better to get that over with, get your feelings out the way, and just understand, like, you just not compatible for that person. Now, I don't know how we got all off on there, but what else? What else? What else? Okay, so money has, because I was saying relationships, so not just even intimate relationship, but relationships with family, relationships with friends. Like, you want to continue to build and grow that moving forward into 2023, because that is more important than money, even though money should be like really at the top of your list until you want to go. But it's called balance, and you have to master the art of balancing. Like, I want to be on my grind and forget what everybody else has going on because I'm only focused on my hustle. And then to know that there is people, if you do have a heart, you do love and care about somebody, or you got to show them attention too. So balance. That's what I'm working on. That's what I want y'all to work on if you're not already. And also put some care into yourself. You have to love yourself first. You have to be like me. I have to balance my chakras often. I keep my crystals that are chakra balancing crystals on me because I have to stay as aligned, as high vibrational as possible, even when I want to be no vibrational, like past low, just nothing, just numb. But I feel like I have to stay like this for you guys because it's so many of you guys that are down, and I just want to be a good light in y'all's lives. Um, I recommend, if your chakras are off, but working on yourself, taking some time for some self care, whatever that means for y'all. Whether it's, for me, sometimes that just means a nap. Like, I love nap, or just going out and eating by myself, so I don't have to talk to anybody and I can just enjoy some good food. I love to eat, but sometimes, I mean, if I was with somebody who I just really enjoyed their conversation, that might be one thing. But sometimes I just be needing just a break, and just that makes me happy. That is self care to me. Whatever self care looks like to y'all. Maybe y'all do yoga. Maybe you go work out. Maybe you play your video games. Maybe you watch your TV shows. Maybe you go to the nail shop. That is not relaxing for me, but maybe to some people it is. I'd be ready to get up out of it. um, but do that. And I feel like self-care, focus on your money. Make sure you tell the people around you that you love them. Focus on your friends, building relationships, maintaining relationships, being the best person that you could possibly be. Because I think about these things on the regular. Like, sometimes You want to snap back into like the old version of yourself because the old version of me, we're going off now. it's, I just like, I don't need to do that anymore. I don't want to be that way. And so, like, I've mastered catching myself before I let anybody push me to those limits, unless it's the two Leos that I talked about earlier. They will get me there. But that's like siblings. So, well, one is my sibling and one just Harry. But yeah, don't let people do that. And what else? Finding peace and happiness, because life is too short to be stressed out, to be not having peace, to be around, like I said, in those relationships that you just toxicity. Can we stop that? I've been wanting to talk to y'all about that. We need to stop being toxic. We need to stop promoting toxic relationships. We need to stop sharing those memes thinking they're funny about toxic traits in relationships. Like, that is not the way to be living. And I feel like we're promoting that. It's becoming normalized and it shouldn't be. So that was just my thought on that. Anything else for you guys? Am I boring y'all? Y'all were like, this bitch is boring. The last comment I didn't read, Dawn said, I definitely need to live in the moment more than thinking about, I will do it after I retire. Whoo! Yes, 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 yes. It's so many people that I talk to in their 50s, like their early 50s, and they, oh, gotta wait till I retire to travel. Gotta wait till I retire to buy this. Gotta wait till No. Why do you want to just keep waiting till you're older and older to do these things? We need to be living life up while we can. And that just grinds my gears. Ooh, we got to just, you got to take that trip, go on that date, like, show your friends you care about them. Spend more time with your children. Spend more time with your parents. Just live, like, really. Yeah, you got to. Now, where are we traveling to? Because I need to go on a vacation. I want to go. Okay, so let's see. If I was to take a group trip somewhere, I wouldn't mind going on a group cruise. What else would be fun? I don't know. I'm down to do anything. Like, it's a big group. If I did something like family, like with my kid, like, I want to take her to like Disney World or Disneyland. I think it's definitely time for us to do that. Because I got to go when I was a kid, and I just, want her to have those same experiences. If I was to do a date, which that's but hypothetically speaking, I would totally just go to Albuquerque, New Mexico, and I might be too scared. I might chicken out, but I really want to go on a hot air balloon. I think that is so romantic, but I don't know. I might be a little scared, a little nervous, but so hopefully the person can keep me calm because I just think that is the coolest thing. And then if I was to take a trip by myself, which you gotta have those self trips. I would. Somebody said they were going on a trip with their dog. Now that I'm thinking about it, I would take a road trip, me and Buddy. Because I could talk to him. He don't talk back. And I could just have that mental time, that selfish time to myself. And I would just drive and just wherever we end up, we just get a room and sightsee and venture and go for walks and hikes. And I think that'll be so much fun to do with my dog. So that's what I would do in all different situations. Of course, I want to go out of the country. Okay, where do you say? I want to travel the USA with my dog. Yes, dogs are just lovely creatures. As he snores. But yeah, where do you want to go in the United States? I want to go to all the states I haven't been to, including like Alaska. Hawaii would be nice and fun. Bali. Oh my gosh, Bali would be so pretty, but don't have me around no big old snakes because I will shit on myself and not give a fuck. Y'all have to help me clean up myself now. But mm-mm. But I want to go to Bali. That just seems so beautiful. And the women are so pretty out there. See what each state has to offer. We'll come to Texas. Yeehaw. Where the cowboys are. That's what everybody thinks about us. I'll be like, y'all so silly. My friend from Ohio, she came out here last year. She literally thought she had to wear cowboy hats and boots. And I'm just like, what? You are tripping. Why? Why? Why do you have to dress like you're going to the rodeo just because you're coming to Houston? It was her first time in Houston. She really thought she had to be dressed like a cowgirl. It was so funny. Oh, okay. What part of Texas? Oh, I want to take my spiritual friends, but probably no more than 2 or 3 people because I need it to be quiet and relaxing. Actually, the place I want to go to is by San Antonio. It's not quite in San Antonio, but it's by there. Um, it would have to be people that understand we need to have this quiet and relaxing moment, but it's like this body of water you can go dip yourself in and just get like a release. And it's supposed to be very healing and just spiritual. And just, I forgot where it's at. I'm gonna look it up, I'm gonna find it, but I want to go there. I wouldn't want to go alone because I definitely think spiritual moments can be very intimate and you want to share it like with your close friends and stuff, almost like, when you have your baby showers or you get married or whatever, although they can be very solo how you want to do it. But I just always wanted to share that experience with someone or some people, like my close people. Oh, Chicago Exotica. Yes. So that is probably the only exotic. I mean, things might change. Cool if they do whatever, but that's the only exotica I'm planning on going to next year. Same like I did this year. Like I said, I love how the hotel, the convention, everything is just right there. It's very easy to do. I was getting fed, so now I think about it, I really didn't worry. I thought I was gonna stress about food because I love to eat. I love to get some good food, but I was really getting fed, so I was good with that. I'm probably gonna go back with Chatterbait. I'll probably go back with them because by the time Chicago Exotica hits, I'm hoping to have 50,000 followers on there. Right now, I'm at like 26,309, I think. Yeah, it's in Rosemont. But yeah, I want to have like 50,000 and just stream there. That was really fun when I did that, so might do it again. And just cool. It's just really good vibes. So that'll definitely be somewhere I'm going. And then, like, I have friends in like different states. I want to go see them all because they're all states I want to go to. Uh, where else y'all want to travel to? Where else do y'all want to travel? Sorry. Let me not shake it for you. I told you I couldn't put no bra on today. These elephant trunks just gonna swing. Now, okay, the only thing I need to go back and finish mine. The next chapter on my next live we're gonna talk about is faith. Any other comments, questions? Got a question off topic, but have you done a YouTube video on? Oh no, I'm not. I would never do a YouTube video on taxes. That stuff is not going to come back to bite me. I am not a tax expert. I will not answer no one's questions. And that is so funny that you asked because this morning, another YouTuber, she said she had a question. She asked me a question about taxes, and I think she thought I was being rude to her, but I wasn't. I just refused to answer questions about taxes. Yeah, everybody has to go talk to a tax expert because I am not that. And so I will never do videos on that. There might be a few, but a lot of girls say the same thing as me, like go do your own research because they're not tax experts. So just do it. TurboTax. I've had friends that use TurboTax, and you get the 1099 forms. So get those and report all of your money. In my opinion, as not as a non-tax expert. I just thought about something. I am hungry and don't have a clue as to what's open. I should have planned for this, y'all. What am I gonna eat? What am I gonna eat? I need some food. I need to get some food. What am I gonna eat, y'all? Why didn't I use my noggin? Look here. I had to eat Chinese food last night. So let me tell y'all about my experience last night. Okay. Ugh. So we went to, first off, my friend picked me up. And well, my little, I don't know, he like my brother, my friend, my old podcast member, whatever. So we went out and he looked at this one spot we are gonna go to. We get there and it looked like a really cool little spot, closed. And so I'm like, oh shoot, let's go to Ruchi's. I don't know if y'all been to Ruchi's. I think there's an underground Ruchi's, which I thought we was closer to the underground one, but I could be wrong. That's probably another restaurant. But if y'all come to Houston, let's go to the underground restaurant together. Um, if it still exists, I haven't been in years. Anyways, so we get to Ruchi's and we're like, yes, the door opens. I'm about to get this good green salsa. Ruchi's has the best green salsa. And I guess they was having their own little party or whatever, and we wasn't invited. So we had to get out. He looks up another spot because he's like set on having Mexican food, which I didn't care. I'm just like, I'm riding, I'm chilling, like I'm not worried about nothing at the moment. I'm out the house, like, whew. Um, and so this other spot and it's closed, but right before we pass this, past this little Chinese spot, that it was like red hot noodles and red hot nails. It's like they had own a nail shop and the noodles. It was so like, but it was the only place I saw open. I said, hey, if this spot that you're going to isn't open, let's come back here. And that's where we ended up. So we had to eat that. But I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't bad. Wasn't bad at all. From the what they had, the little boba drinks. We had lo mein, General Soul's. Well, everybody's food at the table is my food at the table. Because y'all know, some if I'm with somebody in there, and I used to hate this, but if I'm with somebody and their food looks good, I'm like, oh, I want a piece. Give me some. Let me taste it. Cause I just love food, y'all. But no Chinese. I do not want Starbucks. I don't want Dunkin' Donuts. I want food. I want some barbecue. Or something like a good meatloaf and two sides, or a pot roast, Cornish hens or something. A big old turkey and dressing with some ham, some gumbo. I need some food that'll stick to your belly now. I don't know. I could look that up. I don't know. Let's see. Uh, um, you too. I love you too. Oh, I was just be looking up food. near me to eat. You right, the Chinese spot is gonna be open. Yep, that's what it's showing. I can go get some pho, but I don't really want no pho. Is Jack in the Box open? But I don't want Jack in the Crack right now. Uh, the Catfish Station. I might go get some catfish. That sounds good. Oh yeah, Raising Cane's gonna be closed. Freddy's custards and steak burgers. Do y'all have Freddy's where y'all are at? Cause that'd be good sometimes. I don't want it all the time though. Black Bear Diner. I think they're open. They'd be good to get a nice little meal from. I wonder if there's pizza places open. Oh, the barbecue place is open. Ooh, there gonna be some meats. I need all the meats. Yes, I'm a Southern girl. Now, I did not start liking catfish. Whew. Until last year. Yeah, I just like, but it has to be fried really hard. I like my fish fried hard. I don't want no fishy, loose. I don't. Okay, now I will eat baked fish if it's cooked well. I do like a baked fish with some lemon butter. That's really good. But yeah, I just started liking catfish. And I was like, why have I not liked this before? Yummy, yummy, yummy. Fry my catfish hard. Give me some catfish and grits or catfish with a side of gumbo, catfish and some dirty rice. Mm, 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 mm. It was so good. Biscuit, hell yeah! I love some biscuits and gravy. I make the best sausage gravy and bacon gravy too. Or you can put sausage and bacon. I know not everybody likes pork, but my gravy, it is so good. It's so good. So, like, I had a sibling when I was younger that didn't eat pork, and I would have to make chicken gravy. But that could be just as good too, if you got the right stuff. Or some chicken and waffles. What other Southern food? I love to cook, and who? Oh, I was just talking about this. I like to cook homemade. Like, don't get me wrong, you can cook your little canned vegetables sometimes, or out the box stuff. But I refuse to eat sauces store bought. Like, do not make me no Alfredo with no jar Alfredo sauce. No, ma'am, no, sir. It is Alfredo sauce is so easy to make homemade and taste way better. Like, whew, fresh homemade Alfredo sauce is so good. What's that? That's like Northerners or something. Chicken and waffles. Mm. Y'all don't be putting no seasonings up north. Like, why don't y'all do that? And look here, I'm gonna say this, and I hope it doesn't offend anybody because I definitely have white people in my family. But the white people in my family, they had seasonings. Like, they knew how to cook. Um, White people really don't put no seasoning. I went to my friend's house, and sorry if you listening, girl, why y'all did not put no seasoning when y'all was making the food? It was good. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't bad. But I'm just like, I never knew like nobody not to put no seasoning. Like, we gotta use seasonings. So it's up north, white people, why y'all don't use no seasoning? I'm just like, oh no. Cause I don't go extra with the seasoning. I'm not like a super like overly seasoned, but definitely I gotta have my food seasoned. But anyways, I like to cook from scratch. I like to cut up my vegetables. When I'm making vegetables, frozen frozen green beans are good. Frozen corn is good. Um, but I don't really like stuff out the can. I mean, I'm not against it, and I'm not saying I don't eat it. It's just if I have my perfect, I will bring my seasons in my purse. I'm gonna have my Slap Your Mama, my Tony Chachere's, my Goya, my garlic powder, and my onion powder, and then I'm good. And maybe some hot sauce and some sports peppers. I think that's good enough. Okay, so I don't like my kitchen now. I don't like my kitchen where I'm at. So I want to do that. Like I would love I can go downstairs and grill. I might grill for you guys. I do have well, no, it's too cold now and then I'm moving. They had a really, really, really nice grill. I wish I would have utilized it more. Because I could have did cooking videos down there and grilled, but I just don't like my kitchen. So I've thought about like renting an Airbnb and like somewhere with a really nice kitchen and doing a bunch of videos like all in one weekend and like I don't know, spacing them all out. But I just never put any effort into that. So I don't know. Hopefully my next spot I'll like my kitchen so I can cook because I love to cook and I wish I had more friends here that I could just cook for because I don't know how to cook for one or two people. When I cook, it's like for four or five people. Period. Like so I'm not I will eat my leftovers. I don't be eating everybody's leftovers, but I will eat them. But I really am not big on leftovers. Yeah, Creole seasoning. You have to have Creole seasoning. I don't know. I don't want to sound too like I'm just better than eating leftovers because I'm by no means not. It's just, it does not be tasting the same. Jesus. It's not the same. So I don't know. Ooh, my knees are ashy. I need to put some lotion on. Oh, y'all. Okay, so I said it was gonna be 20 minutes. It's been an hour, and I just I'm just gonna get off of here because I'm just gonna get off of here because I'm making y'all hungry. I'm really hungry. I need to get to work. I really feel like I haven't gotten to work and I need to make some money. I need to do what Paisley wants to do. I need to just zone off in Paisley land and just do what Paisley wants to do. So that's what I'm gonna do. Especially while I'm free. Like, when am I just free where I don't have nowhere to go, nowhere to be, and I can run off my own time? It was fun talking to y'all. Now, before I go, does anybody have anything to say? Anybody want to tell me about their day? Well, y'all, have a good day. Have a good day. Have a good weekend. Oh, it's Sunday. Look, I don't care that it's Christmas. Make y'all schedules today. Make your schedules for the following week. Make it. Because I'm going to do that too. Cruising through the social apps. Whew, I know how that is. But go look at all the little doggos. It hides Tatum, Cash the Frenchie, Apollo, some Frenchie named Apollo, some Frenchie named Apollo. He's so cute. Go watch a little work schedule, life schedule, food schedule. I forget to eat, workout schedule, whatever you need to put on your schedule for the following week. It helps you focus. And plus, y'all, I gotta go pee. I gotta pee, I gotta find food, and I gotta do me. All right, y'all. Have a good day.